Welcome back to a few more days of my life, folks. It's going to be a Tuesday through Thursday. I hope you guys enjoy. We just bought our tickets to move to Spain, so let's see how we feel about that.
What do you feel about us having to go to Madrid first, about us buying the tickets, about the changes that have happened? What happened and how do you feel about it?
I feel good about it now, honestly. Like when we first found out that we can't go to Barcelona directly, it was a little bit of a bummer, but I actually really like Madrid. I'm really excited that we get to see Madrid, or that I get to show Juan Madrid first, and then we get to go on the train to Barcelona. And now that the tickets are bought, it's like way more real, so that's amazing. So overall, honestly, I feel good, and I'm just being reminded that things happen for a reason, and I guess this is the case here.
And I think one of the things that I felt was, the goal was to, pivot to more travel content creation, right? I'm going to, of course, have a fitness undertone and do other things. Like I'm already looking at a High Rocks out there, and she was already telling me she wanted to do something like that. So I'm really excited for it. I think, though, the having to stop in Madrid gives us an opportunity to try like those videos that we watch.
Yes.
Of people being like 24 hours in this city or 48 hours in that city doing whatever. And then we want to do a video about what that train ride from, Madrid to Barcelona looks like. It's just like having all these ideas and knowing that it's just, at the end of March, like we're so close. And now it's like we got to sell stuff. We got to pack stuff up. We got to get storage. We got to do all this stuff, which I'm going to be documenting a lot of that on Quan Bailey Vlogs as it comes closer. I'm just excited, man. And I wanted to kind of come on here and give you guys something positive for once. Because I feel like I said, like I've been saying, like I feel like I was so negative at the end of the year, and I think we both were kind of going through a lot just with a lot of this just ups and downs of living in LA. And LA has been great for both of us. I mean, we met here, it's been amazing, but I think we're both ready for a new challenge and for something different, right? So before I let them go, what was the process of calling like?
There was a lot. I mean, I already knew that we were gonna have to call to book our pet, our dog, on the plane. But I also wanted to make sure that the plane is really operated by the airline that we were thinking. Because before, when we were looking at planes to Barcelona, it said it was like an Iberia flight, but then it was not operated by them. So I'm glad that we caught that. So I called them before, and then we booked the tickets, and then we called again, and it was like a whole thing. It was kind of like a English-Spanish mix. At least I'm speaking a little bit of English, a little bit of Spanish, but it was a lot, and we are still not quite sure if.
So we had to call. That's so funny. We had to call to book our dog, right? And they said they were going to give us a confirmation, but they didn't. And so we're going to have to like figure out that process. But basically, they have to hold a spot for him, and then we go. We have to pay an extra fee at the airport. We're probably just going to go earlier just to confirm and like talk to someone and have it make sure it's manually added on there. We ended up having to call 3 different times just to make sure everything was locked in. I think again my tickets, like I said, were like $1,113, and then hers was like 700 something because she was only going one way. And so it's really, really exciting to start this journey. We have so many different plans and contingency things, and just to start this time abroad, and for her kind of going back to Europe, where she's from Europe, but Spain is not Germany, so it's a different place. She's been there before, but it's going to be different. And then of course myself, I've only been to Germany as an infant, so I've technically never really been to Europe as an adult or even as like a conscious human. So I'm excited for this new journey. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure I threw this in there with Marlon. You excited?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's get back to it.
Waking up at 3:30 in the morning is always tough. This was the next morning, getting ready to go to work. I realized I had a whole bunch of laundry that I didn't fold from the night before. So you know what that means, man. It was time to get after it. Every moment's not going to be glamorous. It's not going to be cool and crazy and things going on. A lot of times you just got to get the small things done, stay in that routine. For me, it keeps my mind calm. It keeps me focused, and it keeps me ready to take on the day. After this, it's time to head to the gym.
All right, let's get it. Hello, folks. Let's go. Back at work. All right, man. Got up a little early. Well, actually got up late, but body feels a lot better today. All righty. All right. Let's see. Body's feeling good. Come on. Good morning, folks. We are here at work. I'm ready to get it done. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. We got here a few minutes later than normal. We got here maybe about 15 minutes ago, but I'm feeling good. I'm gonna teach some classes, get everybody hyped, have a little fun, and get this thing going, man. All right, let's get to this day.
One thing that's interesting is I'm really going to miss coaching these classes. I love being a trainer. I love coaching. One of the reasons I came back to coaching here was because, you know, I knew I was leaving and I wanted to make sure that I did something that was stable and fun, kept the lights on, but something I enjoy doing so I didn't have to hunt for as many in-person clients. And it's been so freeing, so awesome to work with this amazing community at FitStop. And I love these folks so much, but these are my 3 classes for the morning.
All right, so we just taught the first 3 classes of the day, feeling good. I did a little bit of a leg workout, did some split squats and some back squat. I did hit 315 for 10. I'd say about 70% depth, not my best, but feeling pretty good overall. I'm still debating with the vlogs how many of these I want to do a week. I'm thinking I might drop it to 2, maybe like a Tuesday, Saturday upload, something like that, or a Tuesday, Thursday upload. I was gonna do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but I feel like there's not enough variety in my days to make the vlogs entertaining. But yeah, we did a little workout, feeling good. We're about to get this next class going. 3 down, 1 to go. Legs feel good, body feels good. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like I'm getting back into training the right way and it feels overall amazing. So I can't wait to continue to grow. And as we get closer to this move, you know, things are getting crazier and I'm feeling really thankful, man. So I hope you guys are having a good day and I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. These mornings are long, but they all serve a purpose, man. We're getting it done. Let's get back to it. Finished that last class. It was pretty fun, man. I actually wanted to say something real quick. I get a lot of negativity on social media for those who follow me on other platforms. And I made a video last night at the time of this video where I said, you know, I make like these intro scenes in the shower, which you guys have seen in these videos before, probably even in this one. And people like, you know, question my sexuality, question all this other stuff. And it's always funny to me because, well, the one thing I never understand in social media is viewers who spend their time being negative. Because when I first watched content, the first time I ever saw like a YouTube video with a regular person in it, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I could do that. Like, that would be so fun. And there's people who like watch content and just think, I want to hate on this person. And I've just never understood that logic when like, bro, if someone else is doing something and like making money doing it or like having a good time doing it, why don't you do it? Like, if anything, I watch content. Every time I watch a new style of content that I'm into, I always think to myself like, oh, I would love to try that. That's actually how I even got to the whole idea of travel-based content and even getting back into trying to vlog. It took me 10 years to post my first vlog after seeing one for the first time. Right? I'm just like everybody else, bro. I talk about shit and don't be doing it. I'm the same way as everybody else, bro. Like, for real, I'm dead serious. And now I'm sitting here like, wow, like I'm really about to move to the other side of the world to pursue this dream with no guarantees, while people are in the comments making fun of the way that I look because that's what makes them feel good about themselves. I just find that to be so crazy, bro. Like, I really don't understand how people don't see the opportunities of the world that we live in. We all see the negativity, right? We all talk about the negativity at length, right? It's pretty gloomy over here, but we all talk about the negativity at length. I do that sometimes also to check the camera because it's my phone. Like, the opportunities of social media and the opportunities online are so much greater than people realize. And they're like, well, I don't want to dance and TikTok and blah, blah. Stop, get the stereotypes out of your mind. If you have a passion, you can literally monetize that passion if you want. And yes, it requires work, but everything in this world requires work. So why not go for it? That's why I don't really be getting super mad about the negativity. I use it for content because it's content that doesn't hurt my body or content that I don't have to push myself for. But I genuinely have a lack of understanding for people who do these things. And I do partially understand the part of like, you know, people just letting out steam and whatever, but why be negative? Why be rude, man? Just live your life. Like, go out there and live. People want to see you live your life. Isn't that crazy? Like, I feel boring as heck in some of these videos, but I still have 80 people, 200 people watch them, 300 people, 600. So I'm like, dang, 600 people watch this? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Like, that's wild to me. Like, I don't know. When people watch me for fitness, I've gone viral so many times for fitness in so many different categories that I'm always kind of like, you know, that's wild. Like, I'm always like, it's almost like, okay, cool. Like, the fitness stuff makes sense. Sorry, I just had a homeless guy walk by. I don't know if you saw him, but when it's stuff that's just my life, I'm always like, wow, 600, 100 people watch me just talk about my life and live my life. That is so cool that we can all do that. You're not boring. You have talent. You have a gift. Don't let the haters stop you. Don't let the people who think they matter more than they do stop you. You're so much more powerful than you realize is the moral of this. Let's get in this chiropractor and get this back worked on. Let's get it.
Back at the chiro office, it was a nice, smooth morning, man. It's just always nice to get in here, and get the work done that I need. I laid on this table here where they put this strap around my waist and it pulls my spine apart, opening things up. I get like an electro-stim therapy as well, as you guys have seen in some other videos. I do this about twice a week to try to rehab. I've had a lot of back injuries, a lot of shoulder pain and injuries and stuff like that. So we're slowly getting better one day at a time, but it's been working really, really well.
So a lot of you don't know this, but I'm dealing with a lot of nerve pain, and it's been really, really bad in my right leg. And a lot of the adjusting has helped a lot, but I'm also dealing with a lot of full body inflammation due to the stress of the move and stress of working all these hours and trying to make everything happen in a short amount of time. I'm not handling the stress well, so I just talked to my chiropractor about it, and Jody told me that I just need to like add some adaptogens and focus on sleep, because I only sleep like 4 hours a night, so it's been kicking my butt. But here's the laser. That's the laser doing its job. Pretty cool, right? But yeah, something I need to work on because the nerve pain is getting bad. I started to squat earlier and I like lost feeling in my right leg for a moment with 315 on my back, right? And so I was still squatting, but I couldn't get the depth because I couldn't feel my leg. So, you know, some of you wonder, why are you pivoting? Why are you doing all this stuff? Well, that's kind of why. I'm just trying to get healthy, you know. But we are going to drop some workouts and stuff too. We're not going to just not do fitness at all. It's just I can't do what I was doing, if that makes sense.
And here we are on Thursday, right back at it in the morning here to train at FitStop. Feeling pretty good. I took Wednesday off just to kind of focus and chill, get my mind right, get my body right, but I had the energy. My body felt pretty good on Thursdays. I actually only teach 3 classes on average. I'm actually going to be teaching 4 again going forward, but it's nice to get in here. That before the sunrise energy that I get is crazy. My mom was in the service, so I'm used to getting up before 5 a.m. I've done it most of my life, so it's pretty cool to like be able to do that as an adult in my career.
So we just got to work, folks. Feeling overall pretty good today. Brought some good vibes today as well. We're about to set up the workout, which is gonna be dope. Show you guys this little process real quick. You know, it's Thursday morning. It's been a really long week, but I feel like I haven't gotten a lot done today. Let's take a look at the workout. 6 minutes, teams of 2 to 3. Oh yeah, they're flying today. That's gonna be a tough workout. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, it's a tough workout today. It's gonna be fun though. I'm gonna get set up for today. But remember, even days like this when you don't feel good, you don't feel like getting it done, you don't feel like showing up, you gotta get up and get it, man. Waking up this early has been kicking my butt quite a bit, but we're just getting one step closer. I'll show you guys later. I gotta fill out some forms and paperwork for this move today. I'll show you guys that. We might be going to a dinner tonight with my girlfriend's former roommate. We're going to dinner at their old place. Other than that, man, I'm gonna get to this day. I'm running a little bit behind at work, so I'm gonna get everything set up and I'll kind of chat up with you guys after classes. Let's get it.
This morning was absolutely beautiful. You get to see the beautiful sunrise as we're coming in. This is what the full layout of a class looks like. This class was decently sized, probably say mid-tier size, but you get to see everyone working at their different stations. I think they were doing a dumbbell clean here. We got a lot of form to work on, but everybody was doing pretty good. You know, it's hard to coach, 20, sometimes 30 people at the same time. We had some single arm presses with the kettlebells as well. Everyone was getting after it. It was a good start to the morning, man.
All right, folks, so we are about to knock out the third and final class of the day, but I just kind of wanted to set the intention for today. I want to get this paperwork done for the start of the paperwork for the move. I want to just get ahead a little bit more on my online coaching business. I've been really working hard on that, having a good time growing and building this business. It's been crazy, but do me a favor, man. Make sure you check out Positive Gains Coaching if you get the chance. My online coaching app, I do all the programming and nutrition myself. I have a built-in AI that does some like actual responding in terms of the text in there so that I can make it more affordable. That's why it's only $30 a month. And I'm just having a good day today, man. I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed in terms of the move, but I'm ready to crush this final class and talk to Marlon a little bit today. We're gonna have a good one, man. We're gonna keep getting better at this vlogging thing. I feel like I'm having some growing pains, but I'm excited to get after it today. So let's get it.
So here's something that I like to eat a lot in the mornings. I usually do half a pack of chorizo, 3 to 4 eggs, and some rice. This is what I'm eating here. I think I had pasta in there instead of rice today. It was pretty good. Helps me get my energy right and keep me going throughout the day.
Great morning classes today. Getting a bit of a workout in. We hit 335 on the bench, which felt pretty good. In terms of the workout we're doing, man, it's just like 3 to 4 sets of about 10 to 12 reps. We went real low reps on the bench press today because I'm just trying to get my strength back up. Dealing with shoulder injuries and stuff is part of the game, but Marlon's behind the camera right now, and we're watching all the stuff with all the international news is so scary, trains in Spain and all this stuff, but we're still so excited to move, bro, that like, it doesn't matter. Like, we're not going to let anything stop us. We just, of course, praying for the people affected by these tragedies, but we're definitely just super ready to go. And we're just kind of shocked by, how much things have changed here in our feelings about LA in general. So we're really, really, really excited. Here, I'm going to get her on the shot. Come here. I'm going to come right here. So how are you feeling about the move now that we are getting closer with 67, 68 days out officially? Because last time I made a video like this, we hadn't bought the tickets yet. So we bought the tickets now.
I'm super excited. I mean, I can't wait. It's bittersweet, honestly. It's not like I'm not sad. I'm like really trying to make it a point to like see my people here as much as possible and like go to the beach and do all the things I also always enjoy doing here. But at the same time, I'm incredibly excited, of course, also to see my family again, which is in Europe, and like to go back to Spain, where I spent so much time when I was younger, and now I haven't been there in nearly 10 years, I think. To show him everything, like to really travel together. We've only ever flown once together to Las Vegas, which was really fun.
Yeah, I forgot we have flown together.
Yeah.
And I think, again, it's super exciting, right? Because we're going to be going to, Madrid first and then heading into Barcelona. We're really excited. The stuff with Blue is scary, right? Anytime you have to fly with your dog and do something where you have to not be with him for a little bit is scary. But I mean, we have to have faith in the professionals. We have faith in the airlines. And I know people say bad things have happened, but there are bad things that happen in any situation. And at some point you have to have faith, right? So we're really excited about that. We're really pumped about it. I'm a little tired, guys, but we're going to a little dinner with a friend tonight at a friend's place today. I'm going to finish this workout and then I'm going to get to my last 2 clients. And yeah, man. It's happening. We're getting there. All right, let me get back to this workout. Getting crushed. We are training some clients right here. One of my clients getting some sit-ups in. Jess is awesome. She was having a good time. The sunset was starting though. So you guys saw the sunrise. Here's the sunset. Training my client Luke here. We're doing some forced reps towards the end. This is our last set, so we had to really push it. Helping him out quite a bit, man. I love being a personal trainer. If you guys need help training with me online, check out my app at PositiveGainsCoaching.com. What an absolutely beautiful morning. It's mornings like this where you ask yourself, like, is leaving Los Angeles a mistake, right? And the answer is definitely no, it's not a mistake. This is that beauty that captures people from around the world. But one thing that I've always lived by is that there are so many more places in the world that I need to see. And what I mean by that is, it's easy to get comfortable and settle down in one place. And I'm definitely looking for a place to settle down in the near future, in the next few years. But life is far too short to be afraid to see what else is out there. I mean, yeah, man, this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. But honestly, I'm really excited for this next chapter. I want to document this because this feeling is weird. It's like, why would you ever leave here? Why would you ever leave this? And part of me is like, because I gotta see what else is out there. Like I've got a great support system in terms of my girl and my dog and my family in general. Like it's not really like a financial thing. It's more of like a mental thing. And I'm ready to see what else is out there. I'm ready to do more. I'm ready to see what we can become. And I'm excited. Also nervous, but dummy excited. So let's get to this day, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'm in a really good place mentally right now. Let's get to it. In closing, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog today. We're going to do a photo shoot tomorrow morning from what you're seeing. So it's gonna be super dope. I have a photo shoot with a company called Veg Nutrition. So I'm excited to get out there, show you guys my little modeling phase. Gonna be at Muscle Beach and stuff. That's gonna be the next episode. But other than that, man, time to start this day, get a little rest. And I just want to say thanks for the support, man. I know these vlogs they're coming together. I'm learning how to tell stories and show things. I'm sorry if they're a little choppy, a little long, a little weird, but we're learning, right? Check out that boat, stunning. We're learning though, so one day at a time, we're gonna get after it. And again, sorry for missing a week, man. It was just a lot going on with the move, but I'm glad I could show you guys how excited we are to buy the tickets and show you how excited we are to start this next phase of life. So I appreciate and love you guys. Marlon, Blue, and I will see you in the next video, all right? Thanks, folks.